No shit about this guy except his name is Gary Bloggenbarfer. So I guess that's my whole joke. Burfenbooger. I'm sorry, y'all, that's a terrible joke. A terrible joke he has to live every day for the rest of his life. And hi, I'm Mrs. Buffenberger. Terrible, no. How did you get someone to marry and reproduce with you? You should write a book about it, except you'd be the only person who need a copy and it wouldn't fit on the book spine, and that's a problem. And Megan Price is here. Megan, raise your hand. I love Megan, but that girl's special. One day we were at her house and we wanted to watch some YouTube videos. So I was like, Megan, where's your laptop? And she was like, oh yeah, my laptop. I left it by the iron. Like, bitch, if I knew your iron was, I'd probably know where the rest of your stuff is and I wouldn't be asking you this question. The only worst directions you could have given me were something like, I left it by the cat. And I'm so glad to see Ed Fallon here tonight. Everyone give it up for Ed. Everyone give it up for Ed. If you would have got support like that when you ran, maybe you'd been elected. And as you all probably don't know, Ed has a radio show called The Fallon Forum, where he talks to the lowest common denominator about his experience biking around and playing some kind of pan flute. Pretty sure that's the premise. I don't know. Anyway, I'm obviously awesome, and so I was asked to sub in for him alongside Greaseball over here one night. And apparently listeners weren't down with my views on legalization of same-sex marriage or not maintaining romantic relationships with pets. And there was a lot of hate mail. They wanted their damn pan flute back. Back to my friends. One of the many reasons Nick is good to keep around is that he knows a lot of random motherfuckers. Look at this room, for Christ's sake. Someone like Courtney Kane in, the dictionary definition of the type of girl you don't take home to mom. Unless your mom is a social worker. I hope you all have your valuables safely stowed. And what is she wearing? Honey, 90s isn't vintage yet. And Scott Siepker looking like a Muppet version of Harry Potter. Where'd he go? Oh. Nick knows some of the most useful and most questionable people you'll ever meet. It's like, if you need a photographer, he knows somebody. If you need a band, not his band, he's got the hookup. If you need a child kidnapped and molested, Nick's your guy. And I'm not saying this motherfucker's a child predator or anything, but there are rumors and quite a bit of circumstantial evidence. Exhibit A is on his face right now. And Nick, you like to wrestle people entirely too much. I'm starting to suspect that you actually just go around every day with a singlet on under your clothes. Because anytime anyone challenges you to wrestle, it's like, bam, you disappear and you pop up in a singlet, and I know you didn't have time to go home and change. Places I've seen Nick wrestle include my living room, your living room, the street, the snow, in his backyard. And he's always trying to pull out that move where he grabs his favorite lavender scented oil and tries to rub his greasy belly on you. And I don't know shit about wrestling, but I'm pretty sure that's gay. But in all seriousness, Nick, you're one of my dearest friends. We've had a million good times together, and I hope we have a million more. Thanks for inviting me out to roast you. It's a privilege. And it was actually really, really hard to write this. Unlike Michael Tabor's, his was so easy.
Yeah. At first I was thinking Nick was the dirtiest person I knew. Then watching you drop all your papers all over the place made me realize you're the second dirtiest person I know. Nobody beats Nick. Even with that mustache. That's just gross. Don't put your kids around him. Yeah. This was gonna be a lot worse than you all thought.
So we're roasting Nick, which is, you know, a daily occurrence, I guess, or it was when I still lived in Iowa, but this is special. It's a roast instead of just abuse. I kind of feel like I'm doing a eulogy at a funeral, but generally when you're speaking at a funeral, you are unlikely to have the corpse waiting in the parking lot to kick your ass afterwards. In this case, however, it would probably be more likely to be the corpse trying to kick my ass. The idea of Nick coming after me, even if I were in the same zip code, is comedy. God knows I deliberately provoked him more times than I can count with disappointing results. But I'm trying to avoid the sex jokes. So, trick9 is a total mindfuck. If Eminem happened to get Stephen Colbert alone in some bleak, depressing Iowa jail cell, the product of that brutal and disturbing union would absolutely be Nick Strickland. When he takes the stage, though, that meek, nerdy, tragically dressed image just falls away and is replaced by 5 feet 10 inches of pure, pale, political gangster. Women line up to get this dude out of his clothes, if only to do the fashion world a favor. Seriously, ladies, anything this guy owns would look better on your floor. You'd think it was some master plan to get laid, but he actually likes wearing this shit, which is even sadder. God, this is really hard to do without all the dick jokes. Yes, Nick is an easy target. We experimented with me doing hype tracks for his raps, but I just could not for the life of me come up with anything that rhymes with pathetic. We were recording in his bedroom closet at the time, and I still maintain that the sight of all those pink polo shirts and the sweatpants were a mental boner killer. But probably I was just high. Plus, it's super hard to enunciate with a dick in your mouth. Nick manages, but the rest of us aren't so blessed. Obviously, Nick loves his women with problems, and we love him back. Violently, angrily, with tears and late-night drunken phone calls and insults. In fact, if taking shit were an Olympic sport, 9 would have the gold. But kind of like winning a gold medal at the Special Olympics, the only thing better than winning is not being such a fucking pussy. I mean, yes, Nick can stand his ground when he needs to. When we started hanging out, the guy I was seeing at the time threatened to murder him. Which, scared him. Then he took off his pants, which scared me. Nick is an amazing partner in crime. He's always down for whatever. In fact, we used to say we were going to get married when we turned 30. Like I'll ever admit to having turned 30. You kind of dodged a bullet on that one, didn't you, bud? And it's that unique mix of cunning, kindness, talent, and dumb luck that makes us love him so much. Which is how I know he'll forgive me for this.
All right, everybody, Courtney Kane.
All right, here's the fucking deal. Put this shit on. Is it on? Number one, if you know me and if you've heard about the social worker already, then you probably have some idea. I'm gonna say a lot of cusses. Somebody fix this shit. Seriously. Fuck y'all. Alright, number one, I don't fucking remember when I met him because I'm drunk all the time. Number two, it's the same thing that I said the first time. Okay, but here's the deal. He took a video of me at 8035 in the middle of nowhere, just was like, sing for the camera. And I'm an attention whore, so I took it. I did. And I looked on his website trying to find some shit to talk about him. And guess whose motherfucking video had 10,000 hits? Oh, it was mine. It was mine, bitch! It wasn't yours. I'm just saying. I didn't even have to work that hard, okay? That's what I'm just saying. I'm just good at it. Whatever. I did some shit on 48 Hour Film with him. I had a lot of fun, but that was because I was drunk. I was drunk a lot. And yeah, you do look like Harry Potter. Get rid of those fucking glasses. You look like an asshole. Really. Okay, so I wanted to show you all just how easy it is to rap because unlike Bridget, I do have a lot of free time right now because I'm lazy and I don't do shit, okay? So fuck you, I don't care what you think. Fuck you, I don't care. Every bitch that I know in this room who was up here roasting is gonna get shit talked about them. It's gonna be pretty offensive because I'm always offensive. I had one drink, which is enough to make me say a lot of bad cusses that you should never say in public. It's gonna happen, fuck you, I don't care. All right, I'm gonna rap it too, you're weak, motherfucker, just wait, okay? This is what happens when you don't fucking let me do the Christmas song that you promised me. You don't fucking come out alive. Okay, ready? I'm starting with you, Ed. Sorry, baby, sorry. Ed Fallon has fallen and he can't get up. Not even a Viagra-filled Dixie cup would be enough to fix that stuff. And speaking of his dick, he wants a double team Nick. I heard he liked it rough. Did he get any takers? I heard when he's given, he receives mostly fakers. I heard from Milady the pianist is pianissimo, and he gets real gay with Nick on the radio. They go blow for blow throughout the whole show, working Vanderplaat's ass and Steve King's asshole. That's right, bitches. Black Irish dancing Irish. If he's anything like trick9, then he's a wigger too. Okay. You're up next. You already heard me say wigger. It might get worse. Bridget B. Blackface baby has a case of mistaken identity. You wanna be white, now off ski. I'll get you whiter than a Ku Klux Klansman sheet. Look like Dunice without the costume. Your skinny black ass ain't got the boom. You're whiter than me, so don't be mad. I just got one question. Is that bad? That was for you. You make me so happy with that shit, okay? Oh, Jen Dixon? Where you at? Throw your hands up. There you are, okay. Jen's name is App. She got dicks on her mind. I done heard about a dad's dick 11 times. The hostess with the mostest fucked up stories, but they're still so boring that we catch some Z's. When you're on stage, we disengage. Desperate for even Taby to read from his page. Bleep, boop, bleep, I'm a fucking robot. Blah, blah. Jen Dixon, listen, here's my advice. Bitch, dressed like a penguin, you're bound to get ice. All right, sweetheart, where are you, sugar twin? There you go. You gonna marry Strawberry tonight? Fuck you. Okay. Are you ready? Now, Taby baby, I don't mean to disrespect, but when it comes to ladies, you're a fucking wreck. You need a wingman for your skinny chicken neck. Put away your clipboard and stop being a dick. You need to quit whining. Get your hand out your cooch, because you think the bitches love you, but you couldn't screw a pooch. Grab a bitch by your vest and bend her over on her back and pray that once she goes Blogsby, she never goes black. You're welcome, motherfuckers. I ain't done yet, though. I'm not done. Where's my Kyle, baby? He better be inside. Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay, Kyle, honey, what can I say? You're in the same boat as Taby, but you're not quite as gay. Just kidding, man. You're gayer than my mom's and that beard Michelle Holly that you took to proms. She got the peacock cock, but prefers grape bombs. You know what I mean, bitches. I am a little jealous of your slutty shoes, but your fashion sense is better than the men's you choose. I got a shout from my fag for Sheezy. From the stories I heard, he likes to pleasey. His Superman panties are kinda sleazy. I think what I'm trying to say is he's easy. It's my #1 cheddar bear cub, Kyle Cheesy. There you go, bitches. I ain't done yet. I got this bitch to do now. It's gonna happen. There's a lot of inside jokes, and if you don't get them, you can just give somebody a blowjob later, because I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. And every time I fuck up, you just better pretend like it was on purpose, or you're giving him a blowjob later. That's all. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. My Edda song got more views on YouTube. I fuck your pussy ass channel with no damn lube. Over 10,000 views, maniac. You best give up, cause your rhymes are whack. You're white, you're not black, you smoke crank, they smoke crack. You got a pimp coat, but you need a bitch smack. You think your tone low, your monotone broke. Every on the block know your ass a joke. I wonder why backstage deep stroke, no gag reflex, but on the mic you choke. That's right, I ain't done yet. The token big ass white girl dance with my titties all out and I shout, trying to act like a beard so this homo ain't found out. Dance so hard I cry and need tissues. No, it ain't cause he's good, I'm drunk and got daddy issues. That's sad, but it's probably true also. Dames from the derby start rolling around, humor in your weak ass when you're trying to clown. Wrestling women don't make you a man. Wrestling! Inspired by kittens cause you're such a pussy. But my John is way better, you can take it from me. Trick9 loves the trannies from the butch derby dames to his tiny twink girlfriend, it's all the same. Host the sausage fest. Like some ladies up top, but boys down south, just like when he raps, ick, balls in his mouth. Get that one? To get some good pussy is your greatest wish, but you're fucking a gas dyer from Delicious Dish. That's you, baby. That was a pretty good one, too, I thought. I wanted a slideshow just so nobody missed that one. Ain't no coincidence your favorite artist is pink, just like the gayest color of your kitchen sink. Is this on? Okay. I don't squeeze this shit. Damn, don't bite it. Okay. Okay. Broke ass vanilla ice. Oh, come on, motherfucker. Fix this shit. I ain't done yet. Fix it. Ain't my problem if it's broke.
1, 2.
Okay, hold on, I got this shit. Broke ass vanilla ice box, not much flavor flav with your tiny little pop rocks. I'm getting the impression it's your, oh, hold on, motherfucker. I'm getting the impression that your favorite indiscretion is to get with Duke and have yourself a sticky jam session. Pardon me, Marty, you should see your expression, but instead of a proposal, you should be prepared for a confession. That's right. I told you about groom and clean to flip the script because I was sick of your mane so slick from the white poison up the hungry hobo's dick. Speaking of that, your rhymes are queer, just like that mushroom cloud. Put them in your rear. And that quote from your rhymes, you need a tampon instead of a mic. But you ain't a bad rapper on second thought. Psych! You have to try harder, you're practically brain dead. Bitch, bedazzle your Invisalign and get some street cred. Fuck y'all, fuck y'all.
Courtney Kane.
Nick loves himself some roller derby. And he had me come out to a roller derby game a couple of weeks ago, and he's like, man, this is the best thing ever. And I'm like, really? I don't see it. It's women skating in a circle.
Why aren't there weapons? Why aren't they beating each other with swords and maces and hammers and stuff? Nick says it's because, you know, women should only bleed once a month. Alyssa?
Secrets are no fun.
Yeah.
Go back.
Hi guys. I'm Alyssa. Some of you probably know me, some of you don't. Those of you who don't know me probably aren't gonna think I'm funny because it takes about 5 or 6 months to start thinking I'm funny. So this is gonna take a while. I'm supposed to come up here and talk about Nick's mustache, make fun of Nick's mustache, but I gotta say, it's pretty damn sexy. It goes right along with his fashion sense, which is pretty funny because the first thing I was gonna talk about tonight is some dumbass rolling up on a bike at the farmer's market in a tracksuit. Where was that? Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta cut that out, so I had to slip.
It was 2 different experiences.
Fuck you. All right. I just gave away the punchline. So I'm gonna talk about Joe instead. Joe and I became friends because we both had really awesome ponytails, and we're both very shallow. Some of you probably know Joe. He's literally a mild-mannered reporter from a major metropolitan newspaper. He's more of a Clark Kent than a Superman, and he has a superhero streak. Once when I was at his apartment, he had some superheroes lined up on the table, and I was like, what is that one? I've never seen that before. It was Communist Superman. And I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna knock it over. And I put my finger out and I just kind of like teased him a little bit, and he was like, I do not remember any of that. That is very distracting. I guess for a minute we're gonna watch Sausage Fest? Yeah, why is this happening? Is that it? That's not mine. That wasn't mine. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? Shut up. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about, I'm just gonna skip to the outfits. That's supposed to be the slideshow. Although thanks for humiliating us instead. Since I was talking about Nick's fashion sense when I first got up here, I prepared a little slideshow so you guys can see his great fashion sense. That's my idea of the perfect stripper. A man half cow, half bear. And here we have the famous singlet, also quite sexy. It doesn't get much better than that, does it, ladies? And there's I think that's more of a Heidi joke, isn't it? There's Nick trying to be classy, but then he fucked it up with that stupid mustache. And there's the famous Mustache Ride t-shirt, overpriced as I hear. And he went through a cowboy phase. I don't know if any of you knew about that, but... Oh, okay, great, good. We'll see more of that then. All right. All right, I'm gonna close by talking a little bit about Nick's love life because I get the honor of doing that because I'm the only person here who hasn't made out with him, right? Oh, me and Ed Fallon, all right. Yet. Nick's love life is a little bit like a soap opera. You kind of get the feeling that there's a camera slowly panning away in the distance while 80s music plays in the background. I have the feeling that the majority of Nick's girlfriends have had histrionic personality disorder, which is defined as being overly dramatic and needing to be the center of attention, like throwing down a drink at a bar or because he mentioned an ex-girlfriend, or throwing clothes out the window when they break up and that kind of thing. So I'd like to commend Marnie on finding a way to use her disorder constructively and choosing an acting career. So I think I'm gonna close. Thanks, Nick.